welcome back to Good Global Vibes. I'm Marie McNeil. Happy 2022. So we have some interesting stuff coming up for you as always. We have the ladies from the Love of Aging movement. We also have coming up Dr. Lyons from Budapest with a new supplement line. So these are like some of the most watched episodes that we have posted. So I'm so excited the ladies are coming back from Love of Aging, and they want to tell you like what's been going on the last 2 years since they've launched this movement, and how you can get involved. So if you're 50 or over and you have conversations about aging, you don't want to miss it. You just don't want to miss it. So let's bring them on. Hi, ladies of Love of Aging, the founders. Welcome back to Good Global Vibes. I'm so excited to have you. So Candace, can you tell us, where did this all begin?
Well, first of all, we all have friends that we've known for decades, and the kinds of friends you've been through the trenches with. You've been through tragedies that have been unspeakable and triumphs that you've celebrated together, and you speak the same language. And when you're together, you're smarter, funnier, and more creative than when you're alone. Well, that's the kind of friendship I have with Mo, Liz, and I. And we were together a couple years back, and we were catching up. And when we were together, I was sharing about how first of all, I'm 75 now, and I was sharing about all the studies and the research and focus groups I was doing about aging, and the incredible things I was finding about the impact that attitude has on aging. Liz was sharing about her excitement and trepidation about retirement, which she was she was approaching. And then Mo was reinventing herself to a whole new career as a children's writer. So we were all waist deep in the unknown. And we kept coming around, circling back to aging. And what we came to was that people kept talking about how aging was over the hill, but none of us had any experience of over the hill, wondered about it. We started thinking about our friends and family who were older than us, and they seemed to be thriving. Well, what was this over the hill business? And did we miss something? And, there's a lot of opinions about how, at a certain point, there's this decline in your health and your lifestyle. And there's all the common knowledge about how, life ends at 60 or the good times end at 60. Well, that wasn't my experience at all. It began at 70. So I started sharing about the research and scientific research. And all of a sudden, Liz said, I get an idea. We should turn our own lives into an laboratory, an inquiry, and share it with others. And we have the platform to do that and invite others to join us. Boom. That was the magic. And that's where it all began. Our mission is to engage communities in creating a new narrative for aging. And our vision is that older adults love their lives and are empowered, engaged, and valued till the very end. And people of all generations celebrate older age as a cumulative wisdom, life experiences, and the freedom to go for it.
Amazing. Just amazing, Candace. Thank you. And Mo, what have you accomplished the last 2 years in Love of Aging?
2 years ago, we started by launching a website, loveofaging.com. And there we feature original content, blog posts, articles, interviews, book reviews, all related to aging and attitude. We also started a Facebook group where to date over 1,200 people have joined, and every day they share daily insights and inspiration related to aging. And then a year ago, so in January 2021, we launched my favorite thing, which we call Love of Aging Community Circles. And our community circles are free monthly salon-style gatherings. Right now they're on Zoom, and they're designed to engage communities in creating a new narrative for aging. And the circles are led by trained volunteer community circle hosts all across the U.S., but we could use more. And each monthly topic lies at the intersection of attitude and aging. Now, also from the start, we've been collecting data on the efficacy of our groups. And so far, it's really bearing out and parallel to what the scientific research has shown. And then for the last 2 years, over 2 consecutive years, we've presented workshops and poster sessions on aging and attitude at a global conference that draws an international audience of nearly 1,000 people every year. And then finally, a world-class songwriter and music producer, Marcus Bell, who I think has been on your show.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
He wrote us a theme song. We have our very own theme song titled My Time Is Now, which is
Oh,
just
I
the
love
perfect
that.
theme for us. Yeah.
It is the perfect theme for, oh my gosh, I love it. This is so exciting. So Liz, can you tell us, like, what are you guys up to now?
Well, we are up to our very first destination workshop
All
titled
right.
My Time Is Now. So let me tell you about the intentions of this workshop. First, we will immerse our explorers in the magic of San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. Second, we will provide curated sensory experiences and coursework that free up your imagination, open your perspective, and shake up your view of aging. And third, we will be taking you on a journey in which you will discover and design an unparalleled next life chapter. So our magical destination is in the UNESCO World Heritage Site of beautiful San Miguel de Allende in central Mexico, which is a hub for creative people, artists, musicians, writers, performing arts. And like Sedona, little known fact, San Miguel is also known as a vortex site, which sits on the top of a hill of a high concentration of magnetic quartz crystals. So the good vibes are flowing in San Miguel.
I love that. I love that. Just throw that good global vibes, raise the vibration thing in there. I love that, Liz. So Candace, let me ask you something. So what have you learned about aging?
Oh my gosh, more than you have time for. Let's see. Here's a couple of fun facts. One is, according to several scientific journals and medical journals, there has been reports of studies done in over 72 countries around the world where they found, are you ready?
Ready.
The happiest age in people's lives is 82.
Wow.
Go figure. And scientists consider that we can push that back at least 9 years to 92 if we just combat ageism and embrace modern medical technology.
How great. And
Isn't
that's
that
what you
great?
ladies are doing. That's exactly what you ladies are doing.
That's exactly. And they got a second one, and that is that a US study, an extensive study, showed that the most productive time in people's lives is between the ages of 60 and 70. And the second most productive time is between 70 and 80. And the third, 50 to 60.
Wow.
So they concluded that 60 to 80 is the most productive time in people's lives.
Isn't
Wow.
that something? That is just something.
Yeah.
I love it. So, and Liz, let me ask you, what do you see for the future of Love of Aging?
Well, so much, but really, for sure, more workshops, both destination workshops, because they're so much fun, and
Right.
online workshops, so people can access the workshop from the comfort of their home. More public speaking engagements. We're going to continue to expand all the great content on the website. And Mo mentioned our community circles, and we could use a few more hosts to expand the program. So we're launching a new cohort of community host training coming this summer. So if anyone's interested, contact us. And then we're currently exploring a very exciting partnership with a neurologist whose practice and research has a focus on the brain and healthy aging.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? This is very exciting.
Very
So-
exciting.
I know, it's so exciting, right? And so Mo, can you kind of wrap us up? And if people are like thinking, how can I join your movement and how do I register for the workshop?
Yes, thank you for asking. So to join the Love of Aging movement, you simply go to loveofaging.com and you click on create an account. And when you do that, you'll get a free account, and that'll give you special access to members only content every time you sign in. So this includes the ability to comment on blog posts and attend web events, join a community circle, opt in for our newsletter, and all kinds of things we have planned for the future.
I love it.
Yeah, and then your second question. So you can find all the details about our destination workshop in San Miguel de Allende on our website under the events menu where it says workshops. So you just click there, and the basic information is on the page, as well as there's a downloadable application and a downloadable detailed program description. And of course, if you want to talk to someone about it and ask questions, please email Candace. I'm sending all the people to you, Candace, at CandaceShivers@loveofaging.com.
Perfect. We will send everyone who wants to register for this awesome destination workshop with Love of Aging. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming on. And I know you said you had a theme song, right?
Yeah, so if you would play our theme song to play us off, that would be super. Great. It's been such a pleasure to be with you today, Marie. Thank you for inviting us. We love you and everything you're up to, too.
Thank you. Thank you, Mo. And thank you all so much for coming on. Okay, Love of Aging founders, Candace, Liz, and Mo. They were fantastic as usual. This is the second time they came on Good Global Vibe. They were one of the top viewed episodes. So whoever is in your life who you think would love to have a conversation about transforming their relationship to aging, go to their Facebook page, talk to Candace, talk to these Love of Aging founders and join their movement. It's really spectacular. And we so appreciate you on Good Global Vibes. Please subscribe. It's the button right down here in red. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thank you once again. Keep raising the vibration on the planet, focusing on what's positive, what's good, and what works in the world, because there is so many good people in this world you can't even imagine. Aloha.